Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Minister of State Shri Muralidhar Mahal ji, Chairman of IATA Board of Governors Peter Albers, Director General IATA Mr. Willie Walsh, Managing Director Indigo Rahul Bhatia ji, business leaders of the global industry and distinguished delegates, good evening and namaste. It is my immense privilege to welcome all of you to the 81st Annual General Meeting and World Air Transport Summit of IATA hosted here in India, which is the global aviation capital. आप सभी को भारत में स्वागत है. I must begin by mentioning that the IATA AGM 2025 is happening at the right place, at the right time, in the presence of the right leader, Shri Narendra Modi ji, who is a visionary leader shaping India's growth story with his unparalleled clarity, unwavering conviction, and unyielding commitment. Today, India stands tall as a leader of the global economy with its worth exceeding $4 trillion by becoming the world's fourth largest economy, and I'm confident that India will ascend to the third largest global economy in the next 3 years. The incredible momentum that we gain is powered by India's robust financial and political stability. And at the center of this is our transformative leadership by the direction of Honorable Prime Minister. And we are fast emerging as a strategic connector country, a bridge between regions, between economies, and between supply chains. And with India's strategic geographical position, abundant resources, and vast human talent, India is a natural connector of the skies and aviation as well. And Honorable Prime Minister's presence today underscores the paramount importance India places on aviation, airline partners, and on global collaboration. I commend IATA for its long-standing contribution towards global aviation, and today in organizing this big event, bringing together over 1,700 delegates and including more than 200 airlines across the globe, creating a powerful platform for dialogue between industry leaders, stakeholders, and government authorities. I would like to say that this is the time for innovate in India, integrate in India, and invest in India. And over the past decade, the transformation of India's aviation landscape has been nothing short of phenomenal. In 2014, we started with 74 airports, and today we are operating a staggering number of 162 airports, including 33 international airports, a doubling of its infrastructure at an exponential pace of about 8 airports annually. Guided by our Prime Minister's Amrit Kal vision, we are committed to building 50 more airports in the next 5 years, and by the Viksit Bharat plan that we have by 2047, we aim to have more than 350 airports. Our domestic traffic has surged 130%. Our international traffic has grown from 55 million to 72 million. And in April 2025, India's domestic air traffic grew by 10%, outpacing global rate of 8%. At the heart of this growth has been the revolutionary scheme UDAN, Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagrik, connecting India one flight at a time. Envisioned by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji in 2016, UDAN has democratized air travel, making it accessible, affordable, and available for each and every Indian in this great country. Through viability gap funding, we have operationalized 619 new routes and enabled 1 crore 50 lakh people to fly to the unserved and underserved destinations in this country. And with the demand continuously growing, we have announced the next UDAN 2.0, which is going to connect 120 new destinations and serving 4 crore passengers annually in the next coming years. And this is a clear invitation to global airlines to serve the rapidly growing regional transport market in India. So let us go ahead for fly to India, fly in India, and fly with India. And along with the passenger moment, our cargo sector is also thriving, presenting immense opportunities across various industries. By 2047, we aim to handle 21 million metric tons, a 6-fold increase, solidifying India's position as a global logistics powerhouse. India is becoming a key export hub for electronics, especially in high-valued products like Apple devices and other electronics. And now, today, we are having a $100 billion semiconductor market and 500 billion electronics manufacturing industry projected in the next 5 years. This highlights our growing role in global supply chains, opening huge opportunities for air cargo sector. And India's diaspora of 35 million people worldwide is driving a strong demand for Indian products. It is heartening to see how spices from India are loved not only by our diaspora, but by people elsewhere. And Indian mangoes are gaining international fame, and highly quality perishables like seafood, dairy, and flowers are also growing in demand across the Middle East, Europe, and North America. With the best skilled manpower, a strategic location bridging the West and the East, and the rapid growth in air traffic, India is perfectly positioned to become global MRO hub. And by January 2018, and India, by expanding at 3 times the global rate with a projected annual rate of 8.9%, we are reaching the global MRO market of $4 billion by 2031. And to support this MRO network, we have permitted 100% FDI via the automatic route, offered transparent royalty-free land allotments for MRO facilities within our airport spaces. And in the next 10 to 15 years, our aviation industry has the potential to evolve into $10 billion market by domestically manufacturing structural components, electronic systems, and avionics. Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji's vision of Make in India is bringing this transformation to life. The 2 final assembly lines, one of C-295 military aircraft, one for H-130 and H-125 helicopters, all these are giving a huge boost to the Make in India initiative. And this is a powerful testament to the quality, reliability, and innovation of our homegrown talent. And looking ahead, we have 2,200 aircraft orders which are expected to join our fleet in the Indian skies. And I believe that this creates unprecedented opportunities for manufacturers, MRO providers, and the lessors. With 80% of Indian commercial aircraft fleet being leased, this reform translates into estimated $5 billion annual lease revenue opportunity for global lessors and financiers. And this we are further facilitating with the landmark legislation recently passed by the Indian Parliament, the Protection of Interest in Aircraft Objects Act 2025, which aligns us with the Cape Town Convention. Now India has taken a step further in strengthening its aircraft leasing system. And on top of that, we have Special Gift City, which has been the brainchild of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, which has got the right ecosystem for flourishing global leasing business in the country. And by providing legal certainty and enforceability of rights, this law significantly reduces the risk premium for lessors and financiers, potentially lowering leasing costs by an estimated 8 to 10%. The enactment had a great impact. India's Aviation Working Group AWG score jumped by 10 points, reflecting enhanced confidence among global stakeholders. And I must also reaffirm that sustainability is a value which is deeply embedded in Indian ethos, resonating through our ancient scriptures and traditions. The 3,500 years old Atharva Vedas Prithvi Sukta has a hymn dedicated to the earth, Mata Bhumi Putroham Pritivyaha, which means earth is our mother and we are her children. Resonating this sentiment, today more than 80 of our airports operate on 100% green energy, and by the end of the year we are going to touch 100. And Bengaluru Airport is a good example, being the first in Asia to achieve carbon neutrality. And with over 750 million metric tons of available biomass, India has the capacity to become a global leader in SAF production. And we have set ambitious SAF targets also, 1% blending by 2027, 2% by 2028, and 5% by 2030, reflecting our commitment to a greener future. I invite global stakeholders to seize this opportunity and collaborate with India. While SAF is still in its nascent stage, let us work collectively to decarbonize aviation and shape a more sustainable future for global aviation. And also, empowerment and respect of women is deeply rooted in Indian culture. As our ancient saying goes, Yatra Naryastu Pujyante Ramanta Tatra Devata, where women are honored, prosperity follows. Under the visionary leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, we are striving to make aviation model of inclusivity. Today, 15% of Indian pilots are women, a remarkable achievement compared to the global average of 5%. And with IATA's goals, we have issued an advisory encouraging all stakeholders to increase the participation of women in the aviation workforce to 25% in the coming years. Together, let us ensure that aviation not only connects but also empowers. And in conclusion, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to IATA on 81 years of exemplary leadership, representing 350 airlines and over 80% of global air traffic. Also, my sincere gratitude to Indigo, which has the world's youngest fleet, for organizing this IATA AGM in India after a hiatus of 4 decades. And let me conclude by inviting all of you to Wings India 2026, Asia's largest and most prestigious civil aviation event, to be held at Begumpet Airport in Hyderabad from January 28 to 31st, 2026. By fostering open dialogue among global leaders, CEOs, government authorities, and industry players, Wings India 2026 will explore opportunities not only for India, but also for the global aviation sector. With the clarion call, Indian aviation paving the way for future, from design to deployment, manufacturing to maintenance, inclusivity to innovation, and safety to sustainability. And most importantly, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, for graciously taking time to join us on this esteemed platform. Sir, we are eagerly awaiting your guidance and inspirational words, which will undoubtedly serve as a guiding light, providing us with a clear roadmap to propel the growth of aviation sector to new heights. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.